A live look at Piscataway, New Jersey at Shai Stadium. It's the UMass Minutemen and the Rutgers Scarlet Knights. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
I caught up with the UMass head coach before the game. This is a very motivated squad. Coming in here against a Big Ten team, these guys have a lot to prove. He said, we're not intimidated in an environment like this, and I expect our players to be the best version of themselves today. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. The Scarlet Knights offense will go to work first. And it was a collection of highlight reel plays time after time last week. He'd love to do that again, David.
Oh, there's no doubt. He showed you he's capable. He showed you the big play ability, and he can make those big plays for this offense. And I think the offense is going to continue to look for him. Like, he is that guy outside that they can trust. Interesting to see, Jesse, the wrinkles off of the way they used him, and if he's going to continue to be the focal point of this offense.
I think he should continue to be the focal point, but I do think they have to move him around. You got to show some different looks, some different formations, get him in motion, stack releases, find him some access, because there's no doubt this guy can run routes, he can catch the football, and he's dangerous after he has the football. So let's see some added wrinkles in what this offense and how they take the next step based on what he did last time.
And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Just feeds the running back. There's a crease. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down.
And man, you don't have to be a great play caller to give that guy the football, right? Like, feature him. The offense goes through him. You've got to love this running back, and he just finds a way to make those chunk plays like he just did.
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Now, after the sack, there is a man still down. Training staff out there checking on this freshman linebacker. And the Scarlet Knights now with a long way to go to pick up the first down.
Ready. Black 18. Go.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Throws to the wideout. Makes the catch. It's Duff. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He wants to go deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game.
Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on fourth and long. Might be calling a hot route. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. They make the stop, and not before. He gets enough to convert on fourth down, and rolling the dice pays off. Motion from the wideout. Snags it, and there's running room. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
How many ways can I make you think, right? First drive, out the gates, get it to my playmaker, going full speed across the formation with a touch pass. You better be able to adjust to it. Then when you adjust to it, I'm going to have an adjustment.
Touchdown, Scarlet Knights! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
This head coach wanted to come into this game aggressive, guys, and he did it in a couple different ways. On that first drive, nice mixture of throwing and running offensively, but how big was that gamble on fourth down? They got it, kept the drive alive, they end up scoring a touchdown, so it paid off. You can't start a game better than that.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. That drive covered 57 yards for the touchdown and closed the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So UMass offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. And, Davey, they've got a guy outside that has a lot of potential, but he has to prove that he can be a go-to guy.
No, 100%. They are going to have to depend on him to make plays, to consistently catch the football, to make those one-on-one matchups, make the defense really pay when they choose to do that. I think he's the guy that can do that in spurts, Jesse.
Yeah, he doesn't terrify this defense. We know that having talked to the defensive staff going into this game, but they have seen him flash before on film. They know he has the ability to make the wow play. For them to win this game, though, you get the sense he's going to have to make a few of those for this offense.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Takes the easy completion. Shakes a man, and he might take a... Oh, my goodness, he's still moving. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. They built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball to the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. Like it threw it right near the line of scrimmage, but you know I got a guy, when he gets in space, he can make big plays happen. Nice decision by the QB.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run, not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense picks it up. Off to the races to the right. Pass to 10. He is in. Takes the fumble to the house. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights.
Man, defenses are always trying to force turnovers, to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. UMass ready to get things started as the offense takes the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the...
Snags it, and he's open. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down.
And they've dug themselves a hole in this football game. I get it. Obviously, the defense has not played great on the other side. But this possession right here, man, this is big. Get the passing game going. Get a little bit of balance going. I think they need to score on this possession to take a little pressure off and kind of get that defense juiced up.
Now on first down from the 28. QB draw. Ball is loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And man, that is exactly what you want to do. When the quarterback runs the football, you want to be physical. You want him to feel you. You want to make sure you land on top of him, hit him hard. This defense, very physical. Get the football out, force the fumble, get the big play for the defense.
Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. Creates a little space. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 3, but he is inside the 30 to the 29. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. The give to the back. Pulled down for the tackle.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
On the option. The pitch. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain.
And that's an interesting call by this offense, man. Like, they go with the run, try to maybe catch them off guard, pick up a few yards, but now decision time. 4th and medium. Does this offense want to now be aggressive and make sure they go for it?
Perhaps drawing confidence by converting an earlier 4th down. They'll try to do it for a 2nd time in the opening quarter. Not always the old line. Sometimes those receivers want to get a jump on the snap count, and they'll move them back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. Making side adjustments here. Oh, it happens again. Movement up front for the second straight play, and that'll back them up again. Defense more than happy to take that free yardage. The Scarlet Knights need to pick it up on 4th down. They'll move the wide receiver. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He slings it deep to the left. Oh, it's picked off. Got room on the return. They get him on the ground at the 33-yard line, but the interception, the turnover, has given this offense a great shot. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
I like the idea on offense. You want to get this guy the football in as many ways as possible. So you throw him the screen quickly to see if he can make somebody miss. It doesn't work there, but that should not be the last time you run that play.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to throw. It's Watson. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And that's absolutely going to be one of the keys to this football game. Keep the rabbit in the cage, man. Don't let him get outside that pocket, start bouncing out wide. That's where he'll do a lot of his damage with all that speed. That is a big key for this defense. Great job here early in the football game.
Picks up just a few before he's brought down. Not really willing to take a risk there on 3rd and long. They kick it away on 4th down. He's got it. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
Man, these wide receivers are so athletic out wide now. You're so worried about getting beat deep, and these slant routes, they can be a good changeup. I mean, just a couple steps, stick your foot in the ground, come inside. It might not be huge gains all the time, but, man, it keeps that DB off balance.
On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. And the Scarlet Knights come to the line with a new set of downs. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. We've come to the break, and Rutgers is holding the lead. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Back to pass. Going to try to get it himself. Avoids the punishment with the slide and a good gain on that run. 3rd and short now from their own 48. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense.
Linebackers in today.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Looking for a push on 4th down. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. The Scarlet Knights are moving quickly down the field. Might be changing the route. On the ground, it's Raymond. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you. I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
Softened him up with a run. Now to throw. A spectacular one-hand grab. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. And the Scarlet Knights, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. A shot toward the end zone. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. 2nd down coming. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Spins away from the defense. All the way down to the 25-yard. They move the sticks. It's 1st down. The Scarlet Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Wants to keep it in the air. Complete. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
Man, it's players over plays, isn't it? Like, find your guys, find your matchups. They keep finding him on this drive, and he keeps delivering. That's a really good job by the play caller. Don't try to get tricky. Don't try to outsmart yourself. Your guy is better than his guys.
He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. At the end of that last play, there is still a Scarlet Knight player who is yet to get up. That appears to be their junior starting wide receiver, someone they obviously do not want to lose. Holly Rowe will keep us up to date on his situation. Now facing some adversity on this drive after the loss of 4. It's 2nd and 14. Running inside. It's Raymond. Picked up maybe a yard. It's down at the 16.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Trying to impose their will with the run. He's dragged down at the 12. Chip shot field goal range, but might they go for it here on 4th down? And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And that lead grows even bigger.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Number 44, set to kick this one away.
He'll bring it out. It's Matthews. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Minutemen offense taking the field, looking primed and ready to roll. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. They'll run it on the counter. Gets it out to the 20 after a pickup of 4.
On defense, when they line up with numbers and they line up on your side, you're ready. It's coming right here. And then all of a sudden they mix in counters and they pull one or two guys and go back the other direction. That's a really good job by the offense keeping the defense on their heels.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Sends it back in motion. Looking for a man. It's Watson. Floats it out in space. Fights off a defender. Makes a grab and room to run. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
Well, this team found themselves in a hole really quickly. Good things need to start happening, and they got to happen now. There's a big play that the offense desperately needed. A big pitch and catch. That's going to give them some confidence. That hopefully shifts the momentum their way a little bit. But they've got to cap this off now with a touchdown cut into their opponent's lead.
Lets it fly. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
And that's a really good job by this defense being dialed in. You got a big lead. You know exactly what's coming. This offense is going to have to make some explosive plays down the field. They were ready, they were disciplined, and made a good play on the football.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35.
And I don't know if he made the right decision there or not. You could tell he could have given the football to the running back, but he chose to keep it, and it just got strung out down the right side and nowhere to go. I'll tell you what, better defense than bad decision-making by that quarterback.
The Minutemen with a ton of work to do here on 3rd down. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. The play action fake. Keeping his eyes downfield, rolling left. Oh, he didn't get past the marker before starting his slide, and now it's 4th down. UMass will line up to punt it away. Hauls it in, looking for space. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45.
Let it go.
From the gun, wants to pass. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on third down. Fist up in the air.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. And that decision will be questioned for a while. This offense has it with really good field position. Back to pass, it's Watson. The sure hands, it's Adkins. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. A 1st and 10 for this offense. Wants to throw it again, and why not? He'll get rid of it. Complete downfield. Touchdown, Minutemen! All that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
And that's exactly what the offense needed right there. A touchdown here, and I know it's taken a while. They hadn't had a lot of success up until that moment. Late in the second quarter, they finally were able to punch one in the end zone, and that's going to give them some confidence now to take into the locker room here shortly at halftime, but they've got to play much better in the second half.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return.
Will take over.
Here comes the Rutgers offense onto the field. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David is sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive. If not, let's just take the lead into halftime and get ready for the second half.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. The offense changing the play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Rifles it down the middle. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
Man, the defense is making it tough on this quarterback early. They already have an interception. They almost came away with another one there. They're doing a great job reading his eyes and breaking on the ball.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. And the Scarlet Knights decide to punt it away. Not a lot of room to field this one. The UMass offense returns to the field. In modern college football, Jesse, if there's time, there's an opportunity to attack.
And I like them being aggressive here too, guys. Look, they practice this all week long. Now you're in that situation to go out there, have some fun, and let it fly.
And defenses are taught to stay deep, play prevent in these situations. So I think you could get a good chunk play and then possibly get a field goal to tack on before the half.
Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Dropping back, it's Watson. Fires to the big fella. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup.
It must be nice for this quarterback knowing he's got this type of athlete playing the tight end position. That can work the middle of the field for him. He's a guy who can stretch it vertically as well, but this is a guy the QB will look for early enough in this game.
Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. He's got him in the flat. And he is showing it all and finding ways to pick up yards. He's down to the 28. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. 3rd and short from the 28. Let's see if this is 4-down territory or if they just pick up the first here. Looking to throw for it. The pass is incomplete and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. This one will be a 45-yard attempt, and he'll kick it from the left side. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. It's now a one-possession game, 16-10.
And that's a nice end to this first half. Put points on the board, create a little bit of momentum. You're still losing, I know. Go into the locker room, talk about some adjustments, and come out with some momentum.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Over to your game in Piscataway. Back and forth we've gone so far, and these numbers, it's funny, third down conversions don't always tell the story. Maybe staying out of those situations in the second half is the safest pathway to victory. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the birthplace of college football.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. Coming out with it, it's Matthews. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. The Minutemen going back to work on offense. Those two first-half turnovers really damaging, and the primary reason they find themselves trailing to start the third quarter.
And this is an offense that prides themselves on taking care of the football and then having explosive plays. You know they're playing angry right now. They're mad. They know they're the reason why they're down in this game, so I expect them to come out here, lighten it up here after the first drive of the second half.
Yeah, and this defense playing fast, playing physical, forcing things into action, forcing those turnovers. They played really well in this first half.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job, buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Right. UMass comes to the line facing second and short. They'll move the tight end. From the gun, they'll try the middle. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. It's amazing how a play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is create negative plays, to get them behind the sticks a little bit, to get those sacks, to get those tackles for losses. You see so much stunting in college football up front with the defensive line because you know once you get one of those plays, you got the offense right where you want it.
Punt is in the air. Takes it on the return. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. The Scarlet Knights start this drive. The offense looks ready to go. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. They're working that left side. They'll mark him down at the... And it's a 10-yard gain.
And this is the kind of quarterback I want to build my offense around. I mean, guys that can scoot, extend plays. It makes the offensive line better, wide receivers better when you can do things like this and get completions down the field.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Personal foul.
I'm not sure he knew he had the... Mass there tried to let it go in time, but couldn't. It's a penalty on the defense. And after they mark off the yardage for the personal foul penalty, it's 1st and 10 for this offense.
Go, go.
This time he wants to throw. Right on the money.
Slants are very tough to cover, but they become way tougher when you got a big body wide receiver like that. It's almost like basketball where he's boxing you out. He gets inside real quick, uses that big body to shield you off, and even if you're playing man-to-man, you just got to get him on the ground and try to disrupt him some way.
Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. The Scarlet Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Got his man. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long.
Return.
Quarterback making checks.
Freeze. Let it go.
To the air on 2nd down. Fires to the middle. Rolls it in. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. And the Scarlet Knights go back to work after moving the chains through the air. With the run on 1st and goal. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. Snowed under after a pickup of 2. They'll mark it at the 8. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Hang on just a second. I think they're going to try to get the touchdown here. Man, this could be a gamble, guys. They could come up empty. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Can't make the connection, and the defense gets a 4th down stop.
And the offense stays aggressive. They try to throw the football and just weren't on the same page. It was an incompletion. He could have done a better job, I think, throwing the ball to his receiver and maybe making it where it's more of a 50-50 ball where he can make a play. Defense gets the big stop.
That's caught. It's Adkins. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the 1st.
Short completion on 1st down, and here comes 2nd and 8. Looking to throw, it's Watson. Fires quickly. Slips a tackle, and he's got room. Brought down at the 26 after a 15-yard pickup. They'll snap it from the 26 on 1st down. They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. On target over the middle. Big play on that one as he works his way all the way to the 28-yard line. This UMass offense is moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Third quarter, opening week of the season, and they're facing 2nd and 10. From the gun, running back gets to give. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Man, what a play by the defense. Right up the middle, getting the tackle for loss and getting penetration. You've got this offensive coordinator right now. He is digging into his playbook. He's just trying to find a way to get this.
There he goes. He slides and gets the first down. What a weapon to have a guy who can move the chains for you by any means necessary. Wide receiver comes in motion. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1.
Wow, what a big play by that defender. And how about the hit stick tackle? Woo! That ball carrier is going to remember that.
The negative play leaves him with 2nd and 12. The corners are walked up tight. To throw, it's Watson. Rushes on him. And they got him.
We've already seen the gifts he has, man. You've seen him dance. You've seen him rush, like really good speed. That's what we talked about coming to this football game. Trying to get some negative plays. A better job by the defense there. Being aggressive, getting to him, and getting the sack on that play.
And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the first down. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. He gets a hand on it.
And the short field goals are a lot harder to block because they get up high in the air, but nice job by the kick block unit getting in there, getting their hands up, and blocking them a field goal, maybe.
They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them.
Let's go. Ready, ready. Ready, fire. Ready, fire. Ready, go.
Looking to throw. Working that left side now. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Quarterback making adjustments. No question they wanted to get the ball to their playmakers, and both receivers have come up big through 3. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his big tight end. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. First down here as we dive into the college football season. A week 1 clash that has been worth every minute of it so far. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Give to the running back. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a third down stop. They'll try to get the first through the air. Makes the catch. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
And they found the big fella again, and they found him early and often today. They featured him here in the fourth quarter. Still time left in this football game. I imagine he's going to still continue to get the football thrown his way.
Tackled after a short gain. It'll be 2nd and 9.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances. And that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock. And they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. And this offense has gotten off to a good start on 3rd down, but this is a different deal on 3rd and long. Quarterback may change this route. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He's going to take off. Trying to scramble his way free, but that defense does a great job, and there's no gain on the play.
Really good job by the defense getting to the quarterback and getting him on the ground for no gain. It's tough. Once you get there and get pressure, it's so hard to get these guys on the ground because they're elusive. Really good job wrapping them up and getting to the ground.
4th down and 12 is 4-down territory for this offense. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And the pass is incomplete, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see if the offense gets a reprieve.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Tight end now in motion. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. Motion from the wideout. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Right through the wicket. He just flat dropped it on the crosser, and it'll be 4th down. Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. He wants to change this route. On 4th down, going to the air. He's going for a big play downfield. Makes the grab. He's got a 1st down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
And how about this offense, man? They put the ball in the hands of the guy they trust the most. 4th down, need a conversion. You're wanting to salt this clock away. You want this game to end with you guys possessing the football. Big 4th down conversion.
Nothing doing. He is stopped short of the goal line. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover? Past the 50. He's at the 40. The 20. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Minuteman. The defense gets it done with that huge interception return. Just an extra point away from taking the lead late. It is one thing to come up with the interception. No, don't stop there. Turn it into a score.
Make a big play and don't be content. That's right. Go out and make an even bigger play, and he does it. He makes the pick and then takes it all the way back to the house. Looked like a wide receiver, for goodness sakes. Turning on the Jets, making the big play.
Looking for blockers. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to adjust the pattern. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. Here's a heat. Still on his feet at the 45. Slides to the ground, picks up the 1st down, and avoids the hit.
You know, I think in this situation of the game, too, if I'm this guy, I'm thinking the same thing, right? I'm throwing and getting yards, and if it's not there, I'm going to take this game over myself with my legs. We're in the 4th quarter. We've got an opportunity, 1 possession down, to get back in this thing. I just got to do whatever I got to do to make that happen.
Got a man in the middle. Now the Scarlet Knights call timeout. It's their 1st. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. The Scarlet Knights will snap it on 1st and 10. He goes right back to the air. Finds a man on the left. And he's down after the short completion. He did not make it to the 1st down marker. And the Scarlet Knights have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
As a defense, you're playing so aggressive, just trying to get downhill. And how about the running back? Runs it and gets a little bit to the right. So now they're on the right hash. So maybe the kicker likes it from that area, but this offense doing everything they can to set up for the game-winning field goal.
Offense uses a timeout. 17 seconds left on the clock.
Well, that's nice by the running back there, showing you his experience and his self-control, because a lot of guys would have tried to bounce that football to the outside, but he understands the assignment. We're in the middle of the field. We need to stay in the middle of the field to give our kicker the best field position and angle possible to go and kick this game-winning field goal.
They'll keep it on the ground. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go. This kicker is going to need nerves of steel on this one. And this field goal attempt to win the game. He's got it! A huge field goal, and they've taken the lead in the waning seconds.
It is a nerve-wracking feeling as a football player when the game comes down to your kicker. And he has to come through. And Palmer, he comes through with flying colors.
And you know in college football, no field goal is automatic. But there's no college kicker situation here. He drills that right through the uprights. And, David, it looks like his team's getting the dub.
That was fun, and it was big time. And it is a confidence builder to come through waning moments and win a game like that.
Confidence builder, dream maker, right? Those are the things you dreamed about in the backyard, drawing it up with the clock running down. You're going to make the play to win. Your offense is going to come through in the clutch. Jesse, that's exactly what they did.
No doubt about it, David. That's a tough situation to be in. There's so much pressure on these individual players to have to step up and have to make that big play. But you could see
이거 시간에 시간. 오늘 되게